Hi everyone, welcome to my simple kitchen. With the cold weather upon us and all of the sickness going around, I figured this is the perfect time to share a delicious homemade chicken noodle soup. This recipe is our go-to anytime we're not feeling well, and it makes plenty to freeze and save for later too. You're going to start by making your chicken broth. Grab a Dutch oven or a large stock pot and add in a whole chicken, about 3 pounds. Pour in 9 to 10 cups of water. You want just enough water to completely cover the chicken. Make sure you don't add too much or it'll lose some flavor. Add in a head of garlic, cut in half horizontally. 2 chopped onions. A few bay leaves. 4 thyme sprigs. 2 sliced carrots, and 2 chopped stalks of celery. You can also toss in a tablespoon of peppercorns for some extra flavor. Cover that up and bring the water to a gentle simmer over medium heat. Reduce to low and simmer with the lid on for an hour and a half. Make sure to check on it occasionally and scoop out the scum that floats to the top every 10 minutes or so for the first half hour. The more you get out, the clearer your broth will be. You'll want to make sure you keep it at a light simmer so it looks like this. Any higher and you run the risk of it boiling over. After an hour and a half, the chicken should be nice and tender. You can give it a quick poke with a fork to double check. And as you can see here, it started to fall apart, which is exactly what you want. Transfer the chicken to a large cutting board or a large pot and let it cool for about 15 to 20 minutes. Don't forget to reserve your chicken broth. You'll want to remove and discard all of the veggies and spices. Those were used to flavor the broth and are no longer needed. Once it's cool enough to touch, you'll remove the meat from the bones and shred the chicken. Some of the bones will be pretty small, so make sure you're not rushing and get rid of all of them. Trust me, you don't want to bite into a bone while eating your soup. While that rests, add in some salt to taste. This makes a lot of chicken. If you don't want your soup to have quite so much chicken, you can freeze the rest or use it for another fun recipe, like our delicious recipes linked above. Now to get started on the soup, you'll again start by prepping your vegetables. Chop up 1 white onion, 3 cloves of garlic, 3 stalks of celery, and 3 to 4 carrots. Heat 1 tablespoon of olive oil in a large pot. Add in your onion, and your garlic, and cook on medium heat for a couple minutes until fragrant. Then you'll add in your celery and carrots and cook for about 5 minutes until softened. Next, turn up the heat to medium-high. Pour in 8 cups of your chicken broth. If you don't have quite 8 cups, you can add in a little bit of water. Add in 2 teaspoons of stock powder or a chicken bouillon cube, and some salt and pepper to taste. Bring that to a nice boil, and you'll add in 6 ounces of pasta or your favorite noodles. I always use egg noodles for this recipe. I just really like the texture and they reheat really nice. Cook the noodles for about 2 minutes less than the package instructions state. Then turn off the heat and add in your cooked shredded chicken. And it's ready to serve. This soup is light but full of flavor and hits the spot every time. Your family will absolutely love this homemade soup recipe, and it's a lot easier than it looks. Chop up some parsley for garnish. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more recipes. And enjoy!